I just wanna talk. I just wanna talk. I can tell you how I feel night and day. But will you listen, baby? Will you take it all in? I can tell you how I feel night and day. But will you?
I know you will. Because I'm recording.
Hi, this is Alonzo Bowden, and I want to welcome you to episode 180 of my podcast, Who's Paying Attention? I'm back from Pakistan. It was interesting. It was fun. It was tough. I got sick. When I say I got sick, man, Pakistan was coming out of both ends of me at the same time. I honestly can't ever remember being that sick. I don't know if it was something in a drink, or in something I ate, but I spent one day, it was tough. But I did get the show. The show must go on. So I did 2 shows that night, and it's the first time I've worked with a bucket, literally a bucket on each side of the stage, because you never know what might have come out of me besides words. Fortunately, nothing did. The shows were fun. Pakistan, let's see, hot. Very interesting, very smart people. Most of the people, if not all of the people in the audiences I performed for, were Pakistanis who had been educated in America. They go to college in the U.S. and they go back to Pakistan. And it was definitely the upper class business owners, people who run businesses, families with money, et cetera, et cetera. Super nice people, very interesting, hardworking. You could definitely see the working class was hardworking. Kind of a 2-class country, rich and working class, which, is what the Republicans want America to be. So maybe it was just a preview of what could happen here. Great talking to the people. A lot of global citizens there. I talked to one guy who, a very interesting man, his family, he grew up in Pakistan, educated at Duke University, lived in Germany for 8 years, lived in Montreal for 7 years, now back in Pakistan with his family, raising his kids. Beautiful homes, beautiful big houses behind these ornate walls with these beautiful wooden or iron gates in front. Again, 2-class system. So obviously these is how the rich people lived. You could see the apartments and sort of tenements where the poor people were. But these houses were nice and not, just like anywhere else I've been, not what it's portrayed in the news. It wasn't like there were suicide bombers on every corner. There were a lot of armed guards, but these were the most casual armed guards. I don't know if their shotguns were even loaded. It was just, they were just there, but they guarded some stores and restaurants, and we traveled with one in the pickup truck we were riding. It was kind of an open back SUV kind of deal, and but overall it was interesting. It was good. The food was good. They ate a lot of meat. They ate a lot of beef, mutton, chicken, stuff like that. Yeah, it was a good trip. Don't know if I'd do it again. The shows absolutely rocked. They loved comedy. They haven't, it's obviously a new art form there. There were some local comics, none of them on the show, but it was fun talking to them about what comedy is and so on. So that was it. And I will say this, that our stupidity just travels. I'll just put it that way. They knew when I did the Ben Carson thing, they knew exactly who he was. They knew all about him. I'd say that surprised me more than anything. I did get some jokes about Pakistan. And one thing that is so funny, they ride these little bikes, okay? They're motorbikes. They're like probably 100, 125 cc, something bigger than a scooter, but a very small motorcycle. And the whole family will ride. So there'll be 4 people on it. And the baby sits on the gas tank. I call them bike babies. Hilarious. They just sit on the gas tank. They hold on to the handlebars. Now think, in the United States, if you have a baby, you you have to have a certified car seat. It has to be in the back seat. Most people think if they have one child, they need a 3-row SUV because, you got to be safe. So you need something. Yeah, 3 rows is good. It should wait.
Think about this shit. Hello. Pay attention, no? Yes.
You've been running around doing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause I knew that I'd call you up. Go around, every party in LA. 'Cause I knew that I'd be that one. I know that dress is coming, you'll make love. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Ooh, and now I'm all on you. What you expect? You're not coming home with me tonight. You just wanna dance. You don't want my heart, baby, 'cause I said I wanna live on you. Yeah, you just wanna dance. I just want my side. You're just thinking sorry for everything I did. I'm over you. Run around doing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Now that we're